everybody. Looks like 11 of you guys on. I'm sure we'll have a few more jumping on as the time goes. Excited to call this game. This is Dan. Hoping my voice holds out after the last game yesterday. Didn't have much of a voice, but you guys were privileged to get to hear Mr. John Vella call the last game. Everybody loves a little John Vella in their life. Excited, though, to be watching this game, Fraser Valley Eagles against the Montgomery Youth Hockey Ice Devils. And I believe the Ice Devils are from Maryland, from the best I can understand. And this will be interesting. The first game we played was against the Moortown Junior Flags, and we ended up tying that game with those guys. I feel like we definitely were the better side, could have won that game. And then we tied the last game, hopefully you were watching, against the Sailors. And the interesting thing is that this team actually beat the Sailors, but then the Moortown Junior Flags beat this team, the Ice Devils. And so we'll see how we come out today. I think if the boys come out strong, this is a game we should be able to win, I hope. Obviously, every game's different, and as the players come out, you kind of get to feel for how things are going and how they're playing. We're going to have Balin in goal, Balin Roan. Bobo did a great job in goal for the last game. And we'll see if these boys got a little bit of a rest in between games. And this is going to be a key game for the tournament for us, as I believe the Moortown Junior Flags have 3 points. We're tied with 2 points with our team and this team. And then the team we just played, I believe, is down to 1 point. So winning this game will be pretty key. We have another game tomorrow with the team outside of our pool, and I'm not sure how that will play together with the whole thing. But obviously every game we can get points on or a win is a good game. And so here we go. We're getting ready to get started. Boys are coming out on the ice. Looks like we're going to have Kolpa, Kai, Moon, and Thomas on the front. Shapansky and Madsen in the back, and puck's getting ready to be dropped. And Kai taking the face-off first right off the bat here. Players are excited. Puck goes back to Madsen. Madsen flicks it forward. He goes to Kolpa. Kolpa's going to send it across back to Kai. Kai Moon bringing it down the ice into the zone. Kolpa's got it. Kolpa's got Thomas and Kai in the middle if he wants to go to him. Goes towards the goal. It's being knocked around, and it's still loose there, but it looks like it gets covered up by the goalie, and that was a great first opportunity there in front of the net. And that's what we want to see, just scrapping for it there in front of the net and try to push something through. We'll do that all night if we can. Face off again there on the Ice Devils side of the ice. DeGarmo now with the face off. DeGarmo sends it back to Kolpa. Kolpa shot towards the goal, high and above. Thomas chasing it down. We've got Shapansky on the backside defensively. He keeps it in the zone, sends it forward. Goes to an Ice Devil, comes out of the zone. Fraser chasing it back. Ice Devil's also coming on. Ice Devils get the puck, send it to the middle. We're able to knock it outside. Shapansky flicks it down, comes across this front of the goal, thankfully wide to Madsen. Madsen setting it up to Kolpa. Kolpa can't grab it. Goes back against the wall. Madsen there. Chasing it, bringing it behind the goal, cuts it back, looking to get it out of the zone. Slow hockey right now. Let's speed it up, boys. Goes up to Kolpa. Kolpa tries to get it to Thomas. Thomas racing for it. He gets a stick on it. He gets it past him. He's got a little bit of a fast break. Let's see what he can do here. Back and forth, backhands, wide of the goal. And boys take a line change while Thomas went down. Puck goes outside. Purdy and Daly Gould chasing it into the back. Vella on the ice. DeGarmo on the ice. Vella pushing it forward. Goes out of the zone. Vella, opportunity here. He's got DeGarmo. DeGarmo takes it outside, sends it to Vella. Vella off of his skate. Can't control it, but he has it again. Looking towards the middle. Circles it around. Let's see what he decides to do with it. Cuts it back. Sends it up to Purdy. Purdy back down to Vella. Vella looking for a cross into the middle. Gets knocked out, and the Ice Devils move in the other direction. It's going to be a race here. This one's going to go to the goalie. And Bobo knocks it out to the side. Purdy gets there. Player goes down. Vella skating it out. Gets past one player out of the zone. Putting a shoulder in. Goes back to the Ice Devils. Ice Devil on the ice. Purdy flips it back. Vela pushing it forward there. Actually, that was DeGarmo. Waldo now on the ice as well. Goes back there to DeGarmo. DeGarmo skating it down through the neutral zone. Gets off of his stick, comes forward. Kai Moon out on the ice. Flicks it over to Daily Gould. Gould up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo, stick on it. Goes up to Kai. Kai moving it forward. He's got some speed. Can he get past the players? He gets past one. Shot towards the goal. Good opportunity. Another shot by Vela. Good backup shot, but it goes off the goalie again. This one's going in front of the goal. DeGarmo trying to keep it in the zone. Big puck on a player, and we're going to have our first power play of the game. And as he calls DeGarmo on the hit there. Didn't seem necessarily like a penalty hit, but they sure called it. And we'll have our first power play and a need for a power play kill for the Fraser Valley Eagles. Thomas coming on. Looks like Moon and Thomas up front. Defense, Shapansky and Madsen. 2-minute power play for the Ice Devils. Moon taking the face-off. Puck goes down. Goes outside. Thomas putting pressure on. Puck goes wide of the goal. Goes out into the corner. Moon's going to be there. Moon flicking it down. This one's going to go wide. And no icing as it's a penalty. Thomas, Moon playing soft. Don't want to get lost, caught up here. Puck goes down. Thomas with pressure. Ice Devils moving back. Boys covering up. Madsen putting pressure on the guy with the puck. Puck goes towards the front. Oh, we got to get it out of there. Good grab by Bobo, but that was a really risky play as the offensive player from Ice Devils were able to bring it pretty easily to the net and just toss it right in front. And Bobo with just a heads-up glove right there, keeping that one out of the back of the net. We're going to need some more of those. We're also going to need to protect him. Kolpa on the ice. Daily Gould on the ice. Purdy on the ice. Puck comes through the middle. Kolpa gets a stick on it. He's going to skate it up. We've got a 2-on-2. Oh, just off of Kai Moon's stick. Goes back out towards the Ice Devils. Ice Devils trying to set up again. Kolpa putting a hit on. Puck comes through. Slap shot. Wide of the goal. Purdy's going to be on this one. He flicks it forward. Comes out of the zone. Ice Devils coming the other direction. Oh my goodness. Come on, Kolpa. Watch out. We got a hit into the boards. We need to make sure we don't get a double power play here. 51 seconds left to go in this kill. Boys are doing well. Comes back through. Kolpa. There against the boards. Comes out. Purdy going to race this one down. Purdy's going to just launch it into the corner. 37 seconds left to go in the power play. Vela coming on the ice. Kolpa coming off. Waldo coming on. Vela fighting against the boards, looking for it. Ice Devils get this one out into the middle of the zone. Good job by McNeil. That was McNeil, not Waldo coming on. McNeil did a great job there, fighting for it. Purdy whips it around the back. He's looking for Daily Gould. Gould fighting for it there, and it comes out of the zone. Vela Daily Gould hoping to pop it up to Vela. Vela, he's got it. Moves it past one player. See if we can get it past a second player. Goes back to the Ice Devils. Ice Devils trying to make an opportunity here. Daily Gould, good job keeping him on. Power play is over. We're at full strength. Shot towards the goal, high and wide. McNeil with a great little shot. See if we can get a deflection goal off that one. This one goes out. Purdy's got it. Slows it down. Bellis in. Puck goes down towards the goalie. Can't cover it up. Bounces out. Fraser putting some pressure on. We've got Bellis, McNeil. Puck comes forward. Ice Devils trying to skate this one down. Madsen put pressure on. Shapansky pushes it the other direction. Puck goes behind the net. Shapansky's going to be there. Stays behind the net. Vela grabs it. Vela skating down the middle. He's getting some speed, working it up. He's got Bellis with him. He seems to get pushed from behind, but he keeps on his stick. Skates. Get past one player, two players. Opportunity there for McNeil towards the goal, covered up by the goalie. I like the play. We got to get one in the back of the net, but the Fraser Valley Eagles definitely taking the control here. This is what I feel like happened with the Moortown junior flags. We were dominating, and then they just happened to get a couple in the back of the net. So we just need to play conservative in front of the net on our side, and then really aggressive when we're moving it down. Puck goes back there to Madsen. Madsen linking it forward. Hits a Ice Devils player, Madsen. controlling it, gets it back to Moon. Moon flicks it down, looking for DeGarmo. Comes past DeGarmo, goes to the goalie of the Ice Devils. He shirks it off to the side. Waldo's going to be there. Comes out of the zone. Madsen able to grab it. Cuts it back. Goes to Waldo. Waldo trying to push it forward. It's in the middle neutral zone. Waldo gets it out of there. Oh, that's DeGarmo. DeGarmo gets it out of there. He skates it forward. He's under a lot of pressure. Good job by Waldo keeping it in the zone on the point there. Good pressure there. Moon tries to get a hook around the back of the net. DeGarmo's got it. Sends it back to Madsen. Madsen back, loops it around the back to Kai Moon. Moon flicking it around. Shapansky's going to be there on the point. Goes to Shapansky. Shapansky. It comes out of the zone. Madsen on defense. Shapansky cutting back to help him. Madsen flicks it behind him. Sends it up. Moon hoping to get on it. Goes to a Ice Devils player. They've got a play here. Shoots it wide of the goal. Shapansky trying to get it out of there. Actually, Waldo back there. Goes to Madsen. Madsen sends it down. Ice Devils can't get it. DeGarmo chasing it down. It's DeGarmo and Moon, a 2-on-2. Shoots towards the goal, and it's caught easily by the goalie, but great opportunity there. If that would have bounced out, Kai Moon would have been there. Line change for Fraser. We've got 3 minutes left to go. This period is flying by. 0-0 the score in this game. Fraser Valley Eagles against the Maryland Ice Devils. Thomas, Vela, Kolpa up in front. Puck goes outside. Kolpa swatting at it. Goes back to Vela. Comes out of the zone. Purdy able to grab it. Flicks it through. Thomas checks up on sides. Vela's going to take this one through. Brings it into the front. Vela got 3 players to get past. Gets past one. Gets past a second one. Cuts it back into the corner. And Ice Devils end up grabbing it. But good job there. Oh, Ice Devils grab it. We thought we had it back in. And they were going to bring it across. Purdy, good defense. He gets past one player. Big hit there. No penalty. As Kolpa put a big hit on the player, and he's down on the ice. We're going to go ahead and call the players to the box, or the side, as the player from the Ice Devils has not been moving much. He's laying down there. And it was a good hard hit. No call on the play, no penalty. Okay, the player's up. It's good to see him moving. Thomas, Kolpa, and Vela on offense still. Daly, Gould, and Purdy on defense. We'll start this puck in the middle of the ice, or at least in the offside zone. Vela with a face-off. Puck goes down. Thomas swatting at it. Vela gets it. Goes back to Thomas. Thomas can't keep it out of the zone, but Daly Gould knocks it through. Vela skating it down. He's got Thomas coming on for help. It's whipped around past the goal, and we'll see if we can keep it in there. Comes out of the zone. Daly Gould chasing this one on defense. He's going to flick it up, going for Vela. Ice Devils able to get it. This one comes down. Vela's going to take it behind the net. Nope, he cuts back. Goes up for Thomas. Thomas pushed in the back. Kolpa's chasing this one down. He's bringing it through. Let's see if he can get it past the Ice Devils. Ice Devils end up getting it. They're bringing it across the front. Send it outside wide. They're going to flick it back. Kolpa's going to be there. Kolpa backhands it out of the zone. Ice Devils dump it back in. 1:37 less to go in the period. Daly Gould chasing this one down. Brings it into the side. Kolpa fighting for it against the boards there. Vela waiting on. Kai Moon coming on the far side. Puck comes out. Flicked around the corner. This one's going to dump in. Ice Devils make a line change. Vela has got a stick on it. He's skating it forward. Gets past one player, brings it back to the middle. Okay, we've got 2-on-2. Vela's got the speed, though. Brings it through, and it gets knocked out by an Ice Devils player. And Ice Devils make a move in that direction. Great job by Madsen grabbing that one. And nice control, flicks it back, hoping for a Fraser player, but goes to an Ice Devils. Ice Devils moving it by. Oh my goodness, they got a clean move past our last defenseman, but Bellis now coming the other direction. He's moving it down. He tries to send it inside, nobody there. Goes to Kai. Kai on defense. Ice Devils pushing the other direction. 34 seconds left to go. 0-0 the score on nearly the end of the first period. McNeil, he's on it into the corner. Gets boxed out. Goes through. Kai Moon. 23 seconds, 22 seconds. Let's see if he can get something off. Last play of the game potentially here for Fraser. He gets into the corner. He's looking to pass it to somebody in front of the net. Goes to Bellis. Bellis sends it forward. It's floating there. It's popped backwards. Oh my goodness, off the post. Two near opportunities there. Picking up the trash, kept in the zone there by Madsen. It's flicked back out, and this one's going to pass him, and that's the end of the first period. Wow, handful of good opportunities there, especially cleaning up the scraps. And again, that's how we're going to get goals in the back of the net. You know, we'll take the fast breaks and the nice shots, but if we can clean up the trash and poke one in, they all count. So right now, score 0-0, Fraser Valley Eagles against this Ice Devils team from, I believe, Maryland. Key game, if you're picking up at this point, you weren't here at the beginning, this is a key game in the tournament for us. If we win this, at least it gives us a good, strong chance to move forward to the next round. If we lose this one, it'll be an uphill battle to make it through. We'll have one more game tomorrow, no matter what, but we can take this game and hopefully that will, I don't know if it'll secure us a spot, but give us a good chance at a spot in that to make it through the pool play. Top two teams of the four make it to pool play, or through pool play, into the final set of games. All right, starting with Vela. We've got Vela, DeGarmo, Purdy, Waldo, and Daly Gould on the ice. Puck goes down. Vela takes it forward, goes to an Ice Devils player. Ice Devils trying to move it down. They dump it in. Purdy's skating hard behind there, trying to get to it before the Ice Devils can get there. Ice Devils send it to the middle, but Vela's able to grab it. 1-on-2, 2-on-2. Waldo can get there. Vela gets past him. 1-2, shoots towards the goal and through the 5-hole in the back of the net for Vela. He loves that shot. The goalies have seemed to shut him down with some great shots this game so far, or this tournament. Vela's already had some in the back of the net, but that's kind of his bread and butter right there, and so it's nice to see one in the back of the net as he raced down past two players and took a great shot right between the goalie's legs. 1-0 the score, Fraser on top. Puck goes out, Waldo on the far side. Vela fighting for it again. Waldo tries to glove it down, goes to Vela. Vela knocking it forward, across to DeGarmo. DeGarmo shot towards the goal, goes wide, comes off the wall, weird. Vela takes a shot at it, it's bouncing around. DeGarmo sends it back to Purdy. Purdy launching it forward to Vela. Vela to the middle to DeGarmo. DeGarmo trying to backhand it out, gets caught up by a Ice Devil player, and Daly Gould able to knock the player off the puck. Purdy on the far side. This one comes out to Waldo. Waldo pops it forward to Vela. Vela backhands it to DeGarmo in the middle of the ice. DeGarmo moving it down. He's got a player across if he can use him. He goes through, gets past one player high above the goal. Vela's going to get it on the far side, though. Looking for someone to dump it to in the middle. Vela takes it behind the goal, looking for the wraparound, looking for the pass. He backhands it, right to Waldo. Not able to get it. Another shot by Vela into the upper corner. Second goal for Vela in one period. This is the second period. Score is 2-0. Vela with both goals. Let's get the boy a hat trick in one period if we can. New players out on the ice. Kolpa, Thomas, Kai, Moon in the front, Madsen, and Shapansky in the back. I believe a timeout called by the Ice Devils. Boys will reset. The score right now shows 3-0. That's not correct. The score is 2-0. And we had this problem, I believe, in the game yesterday, where they had put a point up and then couldn't figure out how to bring the point off. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. All right. Yesterday, they didn't know how to bring the point off. All right. Kai Moon, Kolpa, and Thomas up front. Madsen and Szczepanski on defense. Moon with the face-off. Looking for Kolpa, goes back to Madsen. Madsen flicking it forward off an Ice Devils player. Moon skates this one around. Thomas coming in behind, Kolpa on the far side. This is dumped in. Kolpa is going to chase this one around and get there. Sends it back up to Madsen. Oh, ends up getting grabbed by an Ice Devils player, and Ice Devils with a fast break here. We've got 3-on-1. Good pressure there. Good defense by, it's coming in the front. Good job there by Purdy as he had a 3-on-1 to get past. This one's tipped forward, and I believe we're going to have an icing call, and that'll bring the boys back. Yeah, sorry, I got caught up there. So it was a 3-on-1. Purdy, and those are those tricky situations because you have to cover the pass and cover that cross. So he covers the pass, hoping that the guy with the puck will shoot it towards the goal, towards Bobo. He ends up making the pass, but then in there to also muddle up the shot, and then Bobo with a good save. We've got Vela with the face-off. Goes back to Daly Gould. Bellis is also in there, and McNeil on the near side. Vela skating it forward. McNeil's got the pass if he wants to use him. Comes wide. Vela skating it down. He fans on the play. Goes to McNeil. McNeil tries to backhand it. Ice Devils moving the other direction. Pushing back. Good back check by McNeil. Hitting the boards by Purdy. Flicked back to Purdy, but this one's going to go to McNeil. McNeil skates it down. Looks for someone to pass it to. Into the corner. Stays on the boards. Purdy fighting for it. Goes to McNeil. McNeil moves it across into the neutral zone. McNeil with pressure. Bellis with pressure. Flicked back. Daly Gould's going to get this one easy. Ice Devils coming on hard. Sent back. Ice Devil player is there. Send it to the middle. This one goes to McNeil. McNeil up to Vela. Pops off of his stick. Bellis whips it forward. Good job. McNeil's on it. Purdy flicking it forward, hoping for McNeil. Comes back to Purdy. Purdy whips it across. It's going to go to Daly Gould. Gould moving it forward. Knocks into a player who goes down on the ice. Good pressure there. Ice Devils with a chance as they bring it forward. Good job. Purdy keeping him out into the corner. Knocks him to the side. Vela. McNeil fighting for it. Vela's going to take this one. He brings it forward. He's got Bellis if he needs him. Vela brings it to the middle. Sends it outside. Bellis blocking for the shot. Vela brings it around. Sends it to the middle. Oh, good try there by McNeil. Bellis putting the pressure on. Vela, he's there again. Cuts it back and forth. Brings it in front. He's looking for the pass in the middle. He's got McNeil there. A couple players in front of him. Goes through McNeil's legs over to Madsen. Madsen setting up. 6:40 left to go in the second period. 2-0 the score. Kai Moon now on the ice. This one's going to be dumped down, and this is going to have to be deflected. It just kind of slows down there. Szczepanski's on it, but he's got an Ice Devil coming at him. Goes up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo tries to flick it forward. Ice Devils get it. Good defense there by Madsen. Keeps it out of the zone. Ice Devils bring it forward. They're looking for the pass. Send it towards the goalie. Good deflection. Comes outside. Great save by Bobo and great pickup for Fraser. Waldo brings it out. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Goes back to Szczepanski. Szczepanski brings it behind the net. Instead, whips it forward. Goes to Waldo. Waldo sends it across. Goes up to DeGarmo, but Ice Devils keep it in the zone. Waldo getting a stick on it. DeGarmo fighting for it. Comes out of the zone. Ice Devils end up getting it, though. They're fighting for it against the boards. Ice Devils bringing it across. Send it to the other Ice Devil. Looking for someone pass to. Fraser. We need to make something happen here. Not get on our heels. Puck comes out of the zone, and we've got DeGarmo chasing it down. Can't get there before the Ice Devil player, but Waldo dumps it in. Goes into the corner. Ice Devils send it behind the net. Szczepanski on the far side. He races to it, gets it off his skates, keeps it in the zone. He sets back up there in the point. This one's going to come back to Madsen. Good job by DeGarmo covering up on defense for Szczepanski. Waldo uses his skate, sends it over to Moon. Moon, back and forth. He's got a little space. Shot towards the goal, deflected out wide. Moon brings it behind the goal. Looking for someone to pass to in the middle. He's got Waldo. Waldo gets a stick on it. Waldo looking to Moon. Moon backhands towards the goal once. Deflected out. Couldn't get the second one. Good chance there. Good back check by Moon as he fights to get there first. Ice Devil still pushing that one forward, but Moon did a great job of hustling back. That's what we need to see right there. DeGarmo coming the other direction. He's got some space. He's got one player to beat. Goes past one. Can't get it past the second. Waldo grabs it, though. Keeps it in the zone. He brings it outside wide, looking for a pass. He's got DeGarmo in the middle if he can take him. Ice Devils bring it around the back. They cut it back. Thomas on the ice, putting some pressure on. Ice Devils moving it forward. Purdy on defense, trying to keep that player out of the middle. Ice Devil player skates it all the way around. A wide open player. Good job by Bobo, as there was a wide open Ice Devil sitting in the middle of the ice, unprotected, and Bobo was on it, covers it up, and got past a near one there. 4:06 is the time, and the score is 2-0. The board says 3-0, but that's incorrect. 2-0 the score. Fraser is up, second period. Vela with the faceoff, goes outside. Thomas swatting at it. Comes out. Ice Devils get it. Sent back towards the goalie. Good job by DeGarmo there. Flicks it up to Culpa. Culpa tries to get it across to Vela. Ends up going. Vela grabs it. He's got two players to get past. Shot from wide. Goes above the goal. Bounces out. Vela with another swat at it. Comes outside. He's looking for passes. He's got Thomas in the middle. He's got Culpa in the middle. Sent through. Goes to a Ice Devil player. Ice Devils trying to move it back. Culpa sticking a stick in there. We've got shot towards the goal. Easily grabbed by Bobo. Great save. 3:31 left to play in the middle in the second period. Culpa coming off. Thomas coming off. Vela staying on. Bellis and DeGarmo coming in. Purdy and Daly Gould on defense. Vela with a face-off. Puck is down. Goes outside. Daly Gould fighting for it in the corner. Sends it forward. Ice Devils end up getting it. Bellis trying to knock it out of the zone. Stays in. Good shot there. Hard shot from way wide. Bobo with the save. Great job, Bobo. Number of saves here. Not Bobo. I'm sorry. I keep saying Bobo. This is Roan. Roan is in this game, so ignore all the Bobos I've said so far. Roan in the net. Puck goes back to Daly Gould. Daly Gould chasing it around. Goes forward up to McNeil. McNeil gets it across to Vela. Kind of bouncing around a little bit of pinball. Vela takes the time, circles it back. He's going to wing it back and forth, sends it up to Purdy. Purdy wicks it across to Bellis. Off Bellis' stick, goes wide to an Ice Devils player. Daly Gould's going to get it there. Roan watching on in goal. Goes out to Bellis. Bellis knocks it forward, goes to an Ice Devils player. Ice Devils setting up. Good pressure there by Bellis. Pop forward by Daly Gould. Bellis is on it. He's chasing it down and standing his ground in the corner against those players. Comes up to the point. Shot from far wide. Good knit grab by Roan. As Balin Roan is having a great game so far. Full line change. Thomas, DeGarmo, Moon in on offense. Shapansky and Madsen on defense. 2:32 left to go in the second period. 2-0 the score. Moon with the faceoff. Puck is down, goes to Thomas. Thomas takes his time, sends it back to Shapansky. Shapansky whips it around, looking for DeGarmo. DeGarmo skating it down the ice. Gets it out of the zone, but it comes back. Madsen grabs it, flicks it forward, and he's going to hopefully get Madsen there. Thomas putting some pressure on, goes to the middle. Thomas skating in. Moon also coming through. Moon gets a stick on it. Boys get out of the zone. Moon's going to bring it forward. He's got a little space. Shot high above the goal. Goes outside wide. Shapansky can't keep it in. Comes outside wide. We've got a 2-on-1. Madsen keeping the pressure on. Shot. Good save by Roan. Knocks it up and above. Boys trying to get the puck out of the ice. Thomas and Kai on that one. Slap shot back in. Goes to Madsen. Madsen pushes it forward to Kai. Kai moving it down. He's got Thomas. He's got DeGarmo on the far side. DeGarmo shot towards the goal, deflected off the goalie. Moon trying to push it in. It's sitting there, still open. Whistle blown. 2-0 the score, 1:36 left to go, second period. Looks like we've got some technical difficulties for the Ice Devils goalie, resetting up his goal, or his goalie gear. We've got Thomas, DeGarmo, and Moon up front. Madsen and Shapansky on defense. Moon with a face-off. Puck goes outside to Madsen. Madsen flicks it across to DeGarmo. Comes out of the zone. Madsen chasing this one down 3-on-2. Our offense needs to race in there just in case. This one goes outside. The Ice Devils looking for the pass. They've got plenty of time to look around. And it's sitting there. Ice Devils set up. DeGarmo looking around. He's got some space. And opportunity gets up to Kai. And we've got a call there. Can't tell if it was an offsides call. I believe that's what it was. Offsides on Fraser. Line change. Vela coming in. Purdy and Daly Gould on defense. Bellis and McNeil up front with Vela. Vela's going to take this face off. 1 minute to go in the second period. Puck goes down, across the blue line. Vela chasing it. He's going to bring it into the corner, gets caught up in some sticks and skates from the other player. Purdy tries to make a swat at it, gets past him. So a little opportunity here. Fast break for the Ice Devils, but they miss the pass. It goes into the corner. Bellis, good pressure. Vela trying to flick it down. Gets past, goes into the corner. Purdy's going to chase this one on the far side. He gets there before the Ice Devils player. Tries to flick it back, but it gets hung up. And, man, Vela is honestly everywhere as he got on that one, even though he was on the other side. Bellis pushing through. Goes to McNeil. That's going to be an offsides call. I know, I think we're just so used to Vela playing such a good game. And just recognizing that boy, he moves constantly. He was on the far point on the opposite side, and next time I look, he's saving the puck from getting crossed into the middle near the goal. That boy, he moves. Vela with the face-off. McNeil and Bellis in there as well. Puck goes out. Ice Devils able to launch it in, trying to make the cross. Good skate block by Daly Gould. Ice Devils still in there. Good job. Daly Gould using his skates again. That boy must have played hockey at some point, or soccer at some point. Vela sending it forward. Shot wide of the goal. Purdy flicks this one down, hoping to get to McNeil. McNeil, he's got some speed. McNeil moving on it. He brings it to the middle, sends it to Vela. Vela with the shot, wide of the goal, almost right before the buzzer. Great job with McNeil there as he moved with that play, and then perfect pass to Vela, and just wide of the goal on that shot. So here we are entering the third period. Score is 2-0. You can ignore the Jumbotron. 2-0 is the score. Entering the third period. Fraser Valley up against the Ice Devils from Maryland. Roan doing a great job in goal back there. Ridge Bobo and Balin Roan take turns back and forth, and both goalies are just stand-up ice hockey players, saving the net, blocking, defending, and just doing a great job. And this tournament, they've both really shown how they can play, and Balin doing a great job so far in this game, and in the game he played 2 games ago yesterday. So starting out, we've got Waldo coming onto the ice on the near side, Kolpa on the far side. Looks like Kai Moon taking the face-off, Madsen and Shapansky on defense. Moon setting up. Third period, 2-0 the score. Fraser on top. Puck goes back to Ice Devils. Kolpa running at it though. Moon sends it across to Madsen. Madsen brings it forward. Looks like Kolpa comes back on defense. Actually, Kai is sitting back. Madsen staying up front. I like to see that. Kolpa take a swat at it. Moves through. Waldo looking for it too. Pass to the middle. Bounces off a skate and wide. Ice Devils hoping for a chance here. They're going to go wide. Shapansky's on it. He flicks it back across the zone. Almost gets to Kolpa. Kolpa's got it. Kolpa sends it up to Kai Moon. Kai Moon bringing it through the middle. He's got a little speed. He's got a few players to get past. Swats on it and looks for the pass to the middle, but that one just kind of deflects wide. And Shapansky's going to chase that one down as well as Madsen. Ice Devil player coming on. Madsen flicks it back to Shapansky. Shapansky backhands it to Kolpa. Kolpa, we can't get it out of the zone, ends up getting caught up by the Blue Devils. Madsen, he's got it back there. Sends it forward. Goes into Waldo's waist. Good slap shot, wide of the goal. Kolpa on it. Good job. Kolpa gets the pop. And Kai Moon moving this one down. He's got Waldo on the far side. Kai sends it to Waldo off the skate of the Ice Devils player. And you could tell he was looking at him, just couldn't quite get that pass across. Waldo was ready to strike, but that one didn't quite get in. Thomas, Vela, DeGarmo in, Daly Gould, and Purdy on defense. Vela with a face-off. DeGarmo on the near side. This one getting batted around. Thomas pops in there. Still batted around. Comes to the middle. Vela swats at it. Comes outside. Sent through to DeGarmo. DeGarmo looking for the pass into the middle. Brings it to the corner. Sends it to the middle. This one comes wide. We have an opportunity here. Sends through by Daly Gould. And Purdy skates it down. Thomas covers up. I like seeing the boys do that. They're thinking through what's happening, who's coming forward. Goes back to Daly Gould. Daly Gould flicks it over, goes high and wide, into the netting and out of the rink. We'll have another face-off. Purdy, Daly Gould on defense. Thomas, DeGarmo, and Vela up front. Vela with the face-off. Puck goes down. DeGarmo fighting for it. Into the corner. Daly Gould fighting for it. This one comes to the middle. Thomas backhands it, looking for DeGarmo. But players end up going down. And this one's going to come out of the zone. Thomas swats it in. Puck goes dumped in to the Fraser side of the ice. 9:47 left to go in this third period. 2-0 for Fraser Valley Eagles. Vela skating it forward. Goes up to Purdy. Purdy skating it forward. We've got a 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Let's see what we can do here. Thomas pokes it forward to Purdy. Purdy going around. Someone's got to cover up on defense. Puck's just sitting there. Goalie's able to cover it up. All right, line change. Reset for the new face-off. On the Ice Devils side of the ice, we've got Bellis, Moon, McNeil on the far side, Bellis on the near side, Moon taking the face-off. On defense, Shapansky and Madsen. Puck goes down, comes outside. Madsen's going to slap at it. He keeps it in. Madsen flicks it forward, comes off of his stick. This one's going to come out of the zone. Bellis fighting for it. Good job, Bellis, keeping it where it needs to be. Goes back to Shapansky. Shapansky launches it across. Opportunity here for McNeil. McNeil skates it down. Gets to use his skate, but they can't keep it on their stick, and this one is going to go outside wide. Madsen flicks it. We've got an Ice Devil shooting towards the goal. Good job by Roan. Grabs that one and holds it secure. 9 minutes to go. Shapansky and Madsen holding up the defense. Bellis, Moon. Looks like Waldo on the far... No, it's McNeil on the far side. Flicked around, backhanded to Bellis. Bellis chasing after it. Goes back. Shapansky, Madsen on it. Madsen brings it around. He's going to flick it forward to McNeil. McNeil trying to backhand it towards Moon. McNeil gets on it. Comes out of the zone, but Ice Devil's able to grab it, and they're going to bring it back in. They move in with some speed. Shapansky keeping him outside. They try to pass it back through, but Moon, good job, uses his skate to keep that one from making the pass. And Madsen now hoping to get this one out. We got to get these clears a little better. A couple of opportunities where we have plenty of time to clear it, just like that one. And the Ice Devils able to reset. Ice Devils bring it around the outside, looking for the pass in the middle, deflected down. It's wide open. Good job by Roan. Double save. Here we go. Bellis flicking it outside. Can't get it out of the zone.
Shapansky trying to backhand it down.
Kai Moon. It's in the corner. They're pushing for it. Ice Devil grabs it. Deflected by Roan. Deflected by Roan.
McNeil. He's on it. Boys, we got to get this thing
Out of the zone. Come on.
Here we go. Fighting it forward. Kai Moon. This one's
Coming out for sure. Kai chasing it down. He's got McNeil on the far side. He's got Bellis behind him. Kai shoots at the goal. It's held up. We'll get a little break for these boys. They were fighting hard there on the Fraser Valley Eagles side of the ice.
Vela.
Kolpa. Waldo coming in up front. Daly Gould and Purdy on defense. Vela with the faceoff. Puck goes to the middle. Kolpa swatting at it. Comes outside. Vela gets a stick on it. Brings it into the corner. They're trying to get this one out. Vela's going to grab it. He's got Kolpa in the middle. If he goes to him, goes to Kolpa. Kolpa gets the shot, but can't quite get it towards the goal. Another shot. Oh, great job by Kolpa fighting for it. 2 shots there. One was a deflection and then one into the goalie. But great job. That's what we want to see. Keep pushing at the goal. One of them is going to go in. 2-0 the score. 7:18 left to go in the third period. Vela with the faceoff. Waldo, Kolpa still in. Daly Gould, and Purdy on defense. Puck comes through into the middle. Purdy's got it there. He's going to flick it down to Vela. Vela bringing it across. He's got a number of players. What a great move. Moves through. He's got Rindo, and he goes into the back. He could see that one. I don't know how he saw it. But Vela brought that one across, made a couple moves to get past some Ice Devils players, and then he just saw the opening in the near side upper corner, top shelf. Grandma's Cookies sends it in there. That's a hat trick for Mr. Vela for this game, and score is 3-0. Fraser Valley Eagles up. 7:04 left to play.
Kolpa still in. Waldo still in.
Vela still in. Waldo moving it around. Vela's going to skate this one forward. Goes to Kolpa. Kolpa's going to move it. Slap shot into a player, Ice Devils player. Vela's there, though. Vela fighting for it into the corner. Pushes for it. Ice Devils moving it back. Daly Gould's going to be there. Slap shot again by Kolpa. Goes wide. Trying to get it out of the zone. Purdy sends it in. Ice Devils are going to get this one. They move it down. We've got a 2-on-2. Kolpa trying to get the defensive play. Good job by Roan. Moves it out. Waldo gets there.
He swats at it. It's going to go to Kolpa.
Kolpa.
He's got it against the boards. Actually, the puck's sitting there.
But the boys are just fighting with each other with their shoulders. Nothing illegal.
Slap shot. Great.
Low slap shot. Good save by Roan. Goes up to Waldo. Waldo. He's got Vela. Vela. 1-on-2. He's going to flick it over the top and cut back for a line change.
And Kolpa still fighting in. Ice Devils moving down the ice. Coming through. They get it past Moon. Looking for the pass into the middle. Send it to the middle.
Backhand. Nobody there. Good job by Shapansky keeping that one away from the goal. They try to send it back in.
Keeping it outside of the area. Good job, boys. Madsen moving it down, looking for his pass. He's got DeGarmo. DeGarmo takes his time, sends it up to Kai. Kai tries to get it past him, goes back to DeGarmo. DeGarmo moves past one player, looking for the pass to the middle, backhands it, but can't get it to the middle of the zone. Thomas is there, almost reaches at it. But can't quite get any take on that puck. Ice Devils moving back the other way. Good job by Madsen. Messing up the play, keeping him out
Out of this area.
DeGarmo moving back.
He comes through.
Past one or two players.
He's got Judah there. Thomas goes in the middle. It's floating around. And
Goal is off its moorings, covered up by the goalie. Good job. The boys are in there ready to crash the net when the puck comes across. Opportunity for a goal there if the goalie didn't hold it quite that well. DeGarmo, Thomas, Moon
up front. Ice Devils trying to move it out of the zone. Moon sends it out. Thomas there.
Goes back to Moon. Moon flicking it out to Daily Gould. Daily Gould and the ref getting in the way of each other. DeGarmo sending it out. This one's going to come out of the zone. Daily Gould just racing that one down. Great back check. Goes to Purdy. Purdy skating it around. He's got an Ice Devil on it. He's going to whip it forward, looking for Thomas. Thomas gets a stick on it. Comes out of the zone, but the Ice Devil's able to bring it back in, and that's going to be an offsides on the Ice Devils. .425 left to go. 3-0 the score. And it's one of those situations where we really do want to get as many goals as we can in case it comes down to a point differential at some point. Vela with the face-off. Bellis and Waldo in there. And actually, Bellis and McNeil. McNeil fighting for it. Hit there by Purdy. Ice Devils send it to the middle. Good job by Roan. Knocks it outside wide. McNeil putting some pressure on. Bellis putting some pressure on. Goes wide of the goal. Vela going to be there. Vela sends it to the middle. Ice Devils grab it. Ice Devils bring it down into the corner, looking for the pass. They're going to keep it against the walls. Can't get the swat out. Good job by Vela. Keeps the puck from coming to the middle of the ice. Kicks it across. Goes to Daily Gould. Daily Gould launching it out of the zone. 3 Fraser players putting the pressure on. Johnny gets the stick on it. And Vela's going to bring it through. He's got Bellis if he needs him. Flicks it. Tries to get in the back of the net. It's floating around. Puck's still there. Hanging out. McNeil swatting at it. Bellis swatting at it. It comes out. Good job. Johnny's stick is always in the right place. Knocks it down. This one's going to come out to Madsen. Madsen holds it. Keeps it in. Vela goes for the flick. Bellis on it. Coming out. Shapansky sends it back. Keeps it in the zone. Bellis putting pressure on into the corner. Comes towards the goalie, covered up. 3 minutes to go. Line change for Fraser Valley. Sorry about that if I didn't move the camera with the goalie. Looks like the goalie's taking a moment. He's had a lot of work. Waldo, Kolpa, Moon, Shapansky, and Madsen on defense. Puck goes in. Waldo putting pressure on. Gets a touch on it with his stick. Moon jabbing at it. Comes back to Waldo. Waldo pushes it to the middle. Nobody there. Kolpa, great pressure. He's gotten a chance here. Kolpa, great shot. Mr. Kolpa. And once again, I am so sorry. My camera was not over. I was getting too caught up in the play. But really good job. Kolpa was the one who stuck his stick in there on that forecheck and was able to get the puck out of the player, which gave Kolpa just a wide open shot, and he was patient and lifted that one up in the upper corner of the net. Just beautiful goal this game, goal last game from Mr. Kolpa. Awesome job. Here we go, back on. 4-0 the score. Waldo swatting at it. Daily Gould gets this one in. Kolpa fighting for it. Madsen on defense. Actually, there's Moon, not Madsen. Oh, deflected on the pass across. Shapansky sending it up to Kolpa. And Moon racing this one down. He's got Moon and Waldo 2-on-2. Moon sends it in, dumps it towards the goal. Brings it around. Oh, great opportunity there, right towards Waldo, just under his stick. Waldo again, he's got it. He's going to try to send it to the middle. Ice Devils player goes around. Waldo, he's got it. He's got a pass. He's got Kolpa. Kolpa's jabbing at it, covered up by the goalie. .4-0 the score, 2:07 left to play in the third period. Thomas, Vela, DeGarmo on the ice. Vela sends it back to DeGarmo. DeGarmo shot towards the goal, bounces down. Oh, Thomas or Vela with a good shot at it as that one was deflected by the goalie. Vela putting the pressure on. Puck comes outside. Ice Devils skating it around, comes back into the corner. Thomas is going to go on the far side. DeGarmo. Again, good pressure. Daily Gould keeping it in, sends it to the middle. Vela sends it across. He's got Thomas. He flicks it backhands to Thomas. Thomas to DeGarmo, but can't quite make it to him. Purdy, good job, keeps it in there. DeGarmo backhands it down to the corner. Thomas is going to chase it there. Comes outside to Daily Gould, gets past him. Purdy, good job covering up. He's going to get past there. That kid can skate. He is fast. but the Ice Devils get it, but Fraser on top of it. Ice Devils moving it back in. Shot towards the goal. Good job by Roan. Deflection. Good job. Fraser gets it out of the way. Vela skating this one down. Vela moving it. He's going to flick it, dump into the corner. Thomas chasing on hard. Shoulders a player. Comes outside to Szczepanski. Opportunity here for the Ice Devils. They send it across, but way too wide. Vela's on it. 49 seconds left to play. Vela's got it. He's going to skate it down. He's going to flick it up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo looking for it to bring it down the middle. It's caught up in an Ice Devil player. Brings it through. He's on the ice. Ice Devils bringing it back. Good job by Szczepanski playing defense. Cuts him back and forth. Pushes him outside. Shoots wide. 27 seconds left to go. Shot. Good deflection there by Vela. Thomas has it. Thomas is skating it down. Thomas up to Vela. Great pass. Vela. Chance here. Backhand, forehand, off the goalie. He covers it up. It was a good try there. 14 seconds left to play. 4-0 the score. Vela, Thomas, DeGarmo out on the ice. No more line changes. That'll be it. Madsen, Szczepanski on defense. Just enough time to get one in the back of the net. Vela, fighting for it. Going back to Thomas. Ice Devils grab it. They're skating it down. 8 seconds left. They're getting wide. Defense pushing them out of the way. DeGarmo, he's on it. Skating it back, looking into the corner. And that is going to be the end of the game, folks. We needed that win, 4-0. Solid win for Fraser Valley Eagles. We've got it looks like a pretty challenging game tomorrow. And then we'll see what happens with the standings after tomorrow's game. This will give us 4 total points, and which puts us in a good position. And really every game the rest of the day will matter in terms of seeing how our position lines up with everyone else's. So that's the ending we want. We wanted a good, solid win, a high point differential. 4-0, great win. Mr. Johnny Vela, hat trick Vela right there, shaking hands with the refs, Szczepanski and everyone else coming out to say thank you. And a lot easier to say thank you when you're up 4-0 by the end of the game. Boys getting off the ice. And that'll be it. Let me just, before I close down, give you the timing for the game tomorrow, at least for what we have here on our schedule, and we'll see if it follows through. Voice held out. We'll see. It's starting to go. But it looks like tomorrow we have a game at 12:15 against the South Huron Sabres. So that's 12:15 tomorrow afternoon, Eastern time. So 10:15 over there in Fraser. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.